Good to pay, take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted in...
Oh, what has happened here? They're urging him to shoot. Now it's Thuram. Ball is over the line. It's going to be another throw. Koundé. Bastoni. Koundé. No way through. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Walker gets across to intercept that. First quarter of an hour gone. Hernandez. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Davids unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Beckham, played out to the right. They get a throw in. Foot in. Beckham. Ribéry. Kimmich. Davids really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He could be in here. He might be in here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Ribéry is Ribéry! Oh, crossbar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ribéry could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Ruben Dias. Out to the right.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Davids. Now it's Ribery. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Thuram. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Fernando Torres. Nice control. Bellingham. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. That is a brilliant interception.
Bastoni really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Davids.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Hernandez. Davids. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Thuram.
Serbia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Davids. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Hernandez. And it's Beckham. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Ribery. Speculative strike. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Serbia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And again, big moment, massive goal. Kante at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
The goal scorer for Serbia.
Serbia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hernandez, down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Mbappe. Well, played right into his path. And he's cut it out. So we've reached the hour mark. And they're back on the ball again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Conte. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Gustepe are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
No way through there. And it's Neymar. Now it's Romario. Forwards and with intent. Thuram. Great ball if he can get there. Torres. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target. Kimmich. Davids. Neymar. Pass is just off target. Thuram. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hernandez.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 18, Messi. Number 16,
Thuram.
Substitutions
Conte,
taking place.
the man synonymous with solidity. Koundé. Rafinha. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found a way through. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Conte. Davids. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Drogba. Hits one! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Goods to pay. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Thuram. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Serbia clearly have been instructed to kill this.
And the finish!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Drogba! And that would have been game, set and match. He won't be happy with that one. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pass somewhat off target.
Serbia can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Kimmich. Davids.
Serbia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Davids. Rafinha. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rafinha. And he's onside. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hernandez. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Davids. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kimmich. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. He'll fancy himself from here. Ribéry! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kimmich. So we're still where we started right now. Ribéry. Now it's Romario. Really fierce, close defending. Now Davids. Hernandez. He has found the way through. There's the header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Romario. Tries to get it clear. Conte, one of the standout performers at this moment in time. And here's Romario. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ruben Dias. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cruyff. And here's Romario. So nearly the perfect ball. He can get that clear. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Cruyff. Drogba. He's had a shot! They've scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Neymar. And the counter is on. Romario. Davids. Romario. Bit too much weight on the pass. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Neymar. And here's Romario.
Giuseppe certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Neymar. And he was quick to react. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Van Dijk. Kimmich. Ball played for Conte. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Conte. And it's Drogba. Kimmich. It's Ribéry. Gets his pass away.
There will be 1 minute added
Chance for the
time.
header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back.
He gets big! Danger averted for now. Conte. Hernandez. For Conte. McAllister. Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Conte. And it's Ribéry. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. For Ribéry. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Deftly away. Conte. And it's Ribéry. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goods to pay with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. And here's Ribéry. And it's hoisted clear. Ribéry. Puyol getting this one clear. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Walker cuts it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gnabry. He's picked his way through. And that's been won straight back. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and...
Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Gustepe clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And Dybala! It's loose now on the... Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. He's had a hit! And one more try! It's there! Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus. And
he's had a shot! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Gustepe go into the lead. Isco, the pressing's intense and it's paid off.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Chance! He shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get rid. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's through now, is he shapes to shoot! In he goes again! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Göztepe are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Romario, and it's Neymar. Davids. Big header! Shifted it to the flank. Robertson. McAllister. That's a little off target. Davids! He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others.
Davids! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Romario. Now it's Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Played with finesse. And he's intervened well there. Gets his pass away. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimmich. Romario. Short changes him with that pass. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's gone forward. And it's Neymar. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Göztepe really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe. Fenerbahce looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? Mbappe. Davids.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. And it's lofted through here.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Alexander-Arnold. Upamecano. Van Dijk. And they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Goods to pay, can of course make a change whenever they choose. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. Davids.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Romario. And Romario! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
And it's Messi. Now it's Romario. Davids. And he's picked out the run. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Talisca. And he's being shifted off it.
There will be
defending is
added time.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he was alert to it. Mbappe. Robertson. Now Mbappe. That's a throw. Kyle Walker. Kimmich. Davids. He's through here. Romario. Messi. Talisca. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's gone back to the keeper. Robertson. Good to pay. Still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Showing great feet there. Romario. Oh, that's well spotted.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. Messi! Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Mbappe. Van Dijk. Good to pay, perhaps contemplating their next change here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. That is good alertness. Kyle Walker. Kimmich. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe. McAllister is wide and looking to get onto this. Ribéry. Now it's Romario. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Into the last quarter of an hour. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Messi.
Fenerbahce surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Romario. In with the challenge. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ribéry. And it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Davids. Kimmich.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Robertson.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh no, what has happened here? There's the hit! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Terrible error, duly punished. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Ribéry picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So Jim, how do you reflect on... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Rodri cuts it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Romario, someone I see as one of probably the last breed of strikers who were strictly poachers.
And the greatest amongst poachers?
Well, quite possibly. The early 90s was all about him.
And the interesting thing, of course, is that he was neither the quickest nor the tallest, but he was certainly up there amongst the best.
Well, it was that low centre of gravity, Peter, nimble-footed inside the box, and the fact that he was incredibly quick.
Climbs up big! It's a goal kick. That is good alertness. Kimmich. Neymar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Davids. Played out to the left flank. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gnabry. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kyle Walker, and it's Ribéry. Goods to pay, still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Ribéry. Back into the middle. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Goods to pay, choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter.
Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids getting on for a third of the way through the game. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Goods to pay, making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Conte. Davids. And it's Ribéry. And it's Romario. Now it's Messi. For Ribéry. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gnabry. Oh, that's fabulous. An instinctive delivery. Keeper's ball. Romario. Romario, the man we've all come to watch. Lovely bit of skill. It's a pretty loose pass. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Goods to pay, looking to pass their way through. He's had it taken off him. That is Conte. Now it's Haaland. Nicely spread. Gnabry. Played towards the other side.
There will
No
be
joy
1
this
minute
time.
added time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Romario.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he can clear it away. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
Announcement. With the father of a boy in the
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Romario. Ribéry. Kimmich. Conte, one of the standout performers at this moment in time. Has a goal! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Goods to pay are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Goods to pay. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He is through here. Opts to play it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Messi. Played with finesse.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The attendance
Fiddles it
for this
through.
match was
That has been cut short.
71,649.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through and all alone! Plenty chance to... Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's gone looking for safety. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Gnabry. Modric. Has a look and plays it forward. Danielson. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Ribéry. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Modric. And here's Messi. And here's Romario. It's a really well-measured ball. Good to pay, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Romario. Davids has created one goal already. And here's Messi. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Romario! Romario! That has been slung wide.
Gustepe clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's got two! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Davids, and here's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through, and it's played in here, and he's gone backward here. Danielson. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Romario. Messi. Ribéry. He's got away.
What a letdown when...
Davids! That's a half-decent try. Oh, what a Messi! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Good to pay. Find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that will be the final act. Good to pay. Just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone.